As you've probably already guessed from the title of this video, we have a van now, and her name is Sheila. Sheila is a 2007 Ford E250 that was turned into a tiny living space by our friends Benny and Tim, who then passed her on to our other friends, Julius and Jimena, whom you might remember from the wedding video I made recently, and now she is officially ours. I want to do a full video about how we got her, when she was built, where she's been, and the whole shebang, but she's actually got quite the story to tell, so I'll save that for another day. There's also some stuff that we want to work on and add to Sheila, but for now, you can meet her as she is. Dash still hasn't turned on this entire time. If anyone knows how to fix that, can you please let me know? It's probably a busted fuse, but yeah, I just haven't checked yet. When you open up the van, the first area that you see is this kind of open area between the front cab and the bed. This is pretty much all of the semi-standing space that we have in the entire van. And here on the floor is where we keep our shoes, and we have our little broom to kind of sweep up because it gets really sandy and dusty over here really easily. Over here on the left is some shelving where we keep our bathroom, toiletry stuff. On the top is where the jet boil and French press and coffee stuff is. There's also extra butane back there, garbage bags, all that. And then on the bottom level we have a bunch of extra canisters for the jet boil. The front of the van is pretty typical, nothing too crazy up here. The only difference really is this center console thing that Benny and Tim built. There are some shelves in here, so we keep some things in these shelves, but other than that, nothing else is different from the front. Over here behind the driver's seat, we have a little trash can. We do have solar panels as well. I haven't really needed to use them yet, but usually we can just open this up and put it on top of the van over here. That's my gimbal. But yeah, basically the solar panel connects to our battery here, and it can charge this battery, which can charge a bunch of different things via USB or just regular outlet. We have reusable bags and grocery bags back there and a bike pump because we can put a rack on the back of the van that carries bikes if we want to. This is also an Atlas that Julius and Jimena, the previous owners, got because they wanted to look at an atlas for directions to some places instead of just using a phone. I don't know if we'll end up using it, but it's cool to have. So over here we have our fridge. It is a Dometic fridge, as you can see down there. And there's nothing in it right now just because I am only taking a day trip, so I don't really need to refrigerate anything right now. But it's actually pretty spacious. For 2 people, we don't really need a lot of fridge space. I mean, we haven't taken long trips yet, but it is nice for the size and for what we need. The way that we turn on the fridge, so the fridge's cord comes out of a hole in the back, and then we can just plug it into our battery and then turn it on. Like I said, we haven't taken any especially long trips yet, so we haven't tested its ability to last. But when we plug in the fridge, it gets cool relatively quickly, and then we can even unplug it and it'll stay cool for a while, and then we can plug it back in to cool it down again if we need to. Let me unplug this. Now under here there's a lot of storage as well. This is just underneath the bed. This is a beach umbrella we got from Costco. And then under here is just a bunch of kind of like fitness stuff slash that is a charcoal grill back there. But we have a yoga mat and a back roller. And this is like pretty much all stuff that Julius and Jimena left to us when they gave us the van. So thank you, Julius and Jimena, for giving us all this cool stuff. This is an inflatable kayak that was given to us as well. We haven't tried to inflate it yet. There is like a pump in one of the boxes down there too. But yeah, if you can see the 2 boxes down there, the bottom one has weights, life jackets, the pump for the kayak, I believe. Oh no, it's up there. So basically this is just the active part of the van. I actually don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, let's find out. Grill stuff. So yeah, we have grill stuff too, along with a charcoal grill. So there's more storage under here, but this also doubles as a table. So you can sit here and eat or do work on a laptop or whatever. And then there's more storage down here with, these are the paddles for the inflatable kayak. And then there's wipes and lozenges and just a bunch of random stuff under here. So yeah, lots and lots of storage in such a small space. Now moving on to the back. So this is obviously the bed. I believe it is a full-sized bed, which is plenty of space for me, Shahan, and Queenie. Over here to the right of the bed is our pantry area. Okay, so this is our pantry. It has pretty much a lot of soup and mac and cheese and chips and pasta and pretty much a bunch of simple stuff that you can make. There's also a bottle of mezcal here. Ooh, that was close. Which was also left by Julius and Jimena. There's spices in this back rack and also spices along the top here. We have some tea, a little fancy glass teapot, and a first aid kit, toilet paper, and then a bunch of card games down here. And these cords are really nice because you could just take them down, put something in, and then put the cords back up, and they make sure that nothing falls out from the top here. We also have this really cute fan, which looks small, but it's actually really strong. Having this right here is also really nice because when we sleep in here, I put a blanket along the top of this, and I put Queenie's food and water here because she likes to drink a lot of water in the middle of the night and sometimes eat in the middle of the night. So I can keep her food here and it won't be in the way, or it won't be close enough that I can accidentally kick it. So yeah, this is really nice. I want to put Queenie's bed here too so she can just sleep on the side, but she refuses and wants to always sleep right between me and Shahan, even if it means it's pushing me off to the side, which is the story of my life for the past 6 years. But down here we have more storage space. So there's some extra pillows down here. The red blanket that I put on the top of the van, that usually goes here too. There are earplugs, because you never know when you'll need earplugs. Those are from Julius and Hannah. More extra blankets, and there are wet wipes and an extra bag, and then my camera stuff. For when we want to block these windows when we're sleeping in here, we just use these reflector things, and there is Velcro on them. Velcro there, Velcro there. This stays up, and it's blocked. Some light still gets in, but that's okay. So I know that the pillows are here on the side, but usually when we sleep long ways. And Shahan usually sleeps here, Queenie sleeps right here, and I sleep right here. And there's still usually plenty of space for us, like even if I'm here, there's more than enough room for Shahan. I always try not to squish Queenie, so I end up moving like a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more until I'm basically in the storage space. And Shahan starts moving over too because he wants to be closer to me, and then Queenie, and I'm just slowly, I'll eventually end up sleeping in one of these because that's just how life goes. For lighting back here, we have these tiny little lights that line the entire top part of the van on both sides, and these look really tiny, but they actually light up the van pretty well for being as small as they are. We have the controller here on this side for this side of the lights, and then on this side the controller is down here. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. There's also this curtain that can be hung from one side of the bed to the other side of the bed, which kind of provides some coverage. I mean, I put the same reflector things on the front windshield too, usually when we park, so this is kind of just like a double curtain blocky thing. There are also lights like right there and right there that are a little bit brighter than the string lights, but the string lights are honestly really good. And there's also a portable flashlight thing too that we keep here just in case. Alright, so in the back of the van we have this drawer that holds all of our kitchen stuff. So here are our bowls, plates, cups, cutlery underneath, as well as some dish soap. And we have 2 gas stoves, some Ziploc bags and saran wrap, and then pots and pans, I guess pot and pans in the back with some Tupperware and sponges and all that. We haven't had a chance to use these yet because we haven't cooked, or we haven't gone on a trip that required us to cook. Ugh, but we are ready to go for when we finally do. Over here we have 2 camping chairs and a table, a folded table. And then this is just that storage area that we went over before. Over here is, these are just to wash dishes in. Then there's also a cooler back there, some extra water for washing dishes and everything. And then behind this is like another tub full of stuff. I don't want to pull this out right now, but it goes pretty deep. There's another tub back there that has our toolbox, a fishing rod. That's pretty much it. This is like a bike cable in case we ever want to bring our bikes with us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Our van is very simple just because we don't plan to live in it. We're still living in the condo that we live in now. It's just a nice addition, and we will be taking it for weekend trips and everything. We're really excited to have this van, and we already have a trip planned together, and we want to take you with us. So we will see you in the next video. Maybe it'll be the van video.